We're just trying to get a crotch shot. We've got some visitors coming all the way. Visitors. We've got some visitors coming all the way from Iceland to come and see us. So let's see how this goes. Interestingly, we'll find out if they think it's as cold inside of here as it is back home. In Iceland, obviously. Clarkee, you're probably wondering why I've not been on the floor just here.
No. But tell me why.
Well, I'm wondering the same thing.
Oh. Thought you're going to have some profound reason for it.
No. You know what they say though? Too late now. This is the last one. What we need is Rob's PA to come and sweep up for me.
It's Rob's PA. Oh, Paul.
Well, I haven't got one, but if somebody wants to apply for the position...
Yeah, just to clarify, do not apply to be Rob's PA. He's an absolute nightmare to be around.
Hello, pal.
How's it going?
Alright. Just finishing the last 25 to make it 100.
That's these, right, all them I need to raise the shipping.
Yep.
Do it over the weekend, way before Monday. It gives us a chance to double check all the addresses.
Yeah.
And then they can leave Monday.
Yeah, sounds good.
And then they're not here anymore. We've got a bit of space to manoeuvre.
The guy you're picking the...
all of that stuff over there. Don't show it.
The guy you're picking the black stands up off.
Yes.
Just make sure he doesn't have an early dart on a Friday. Might be one of them companies.
Oh, is he? I'll
Not
send
sure.
him an email now. As you can see, Paul's on the chest boxes, finishing those last ones off. They're being packed. And I think the next video, or the next video after that, is going to be another update on the ATAT helmet. I know you're all patiently, very patiently waiting for that. It's moving on. We made changes, as you know, and delayed it a little bit, but we're still working on it. Paul's very good at finishing off. As you can see, he's been doing the boxes. We'll be finishing a big gaggle of ATAT drivers off very soon. I'm just telling everybody you're good at finishing off, aren't you?
Yes. Good at finishing on one more.
I'm glad he's not mic'd up and you didn't hear what he said.
It's a shotgun mic we did.
No, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear it?
We'll make sure
You
we
didn't
do.
hear it, right?
Say it again.
I'm good at finishing.
No, good to meet you. Good to meet you. So you're picking up a kit today?
Yes.
Come over to pick that up.
Yes. Like I said, I made my first Stormtrooper over 20 years ago, the Armor FX. And like I said, the circle is now complete. Full circle. Stormtrooper, Boba Fett, Darth Vader, whatever.
So you do the Muppet thing, don't you?
Yes, I do them up with Florian. Me and Florian, we are in the staff officer.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we're the grumpy old Imperials.
Right. Yes, that's right. That's right.
And those helmets, they're big. You can't see anything, and it's really, really hot. But it's a blast. People like it, and when people know that we are on the convention floor, everybody they're trying to meet up with us.
And have you built one of these before then?
No
A helmet?
No.
Ever?
Not this one.
Confident?
Yeah, I must admit, I bought a assembled helmet.
Oh, is that what's in the kit's got the assembled helmet?
Yeah.
Right.
I did of course the Armor FX, and then a member had another kit that we helped him with a helmet, but.
Oh, right. So you're all good to go then?
Yeah, that was in 3 pieces and one of those molds, and it was really difficult to get the right shape. They kind of flare too much out, and the eyes were wonky.
Yeah, there is even when it's in the two pieces in the ears,
Yeah,
you can bend it and stretch it.
yeah, yeah,
And get it all over the place.
Yeah.
But they're a nice.
yeah. I've never.
They're a nice, easy. I mean, I love doing these because I can kind of don't have to concentrate on anything. I can
Yeah,
just-
it's your zen moment.
I can just enjoy the build.
Yeah, yeah. It's fun building these things. And I've gone through many helmets. Because I did the Armor FX, and the helmet was too big, so I got another helmet that was in 3 pieces. It was a Canadian made. I can't remember the name. When I got that helmet, and I was looking at it, and I was, well, the eyes, there we go, pick this one up. And I was looking at it like this, and you can see, you can see the droop on the eyes, and I was like, oh man, this is wrong. It's bad. The molds are wrong. And for a moment, I was thinking about using like a heat gun, and I was going to try to fix it.
Oh no.
And then luckily I went further down the rabbit hole and saw that it was supposed to be like this. So I was, oh yeah. From that one I went and I did a Boba Fett. I also did a Darth Vader.
And so they're pretty serious.
Yeah, and because you were talking about lineage in your video, Brian Muir came over to Iceland and he was looking at my Darth Vader helmet, which I bought it on eBay.
I know, and keep telling us to get over there.
Yeah.
Said it's amazing.
Yeah, but I got this helmet from Spain, not from the maker. So there was a guy had bought it and he had started transforming. It was a New Hope helmet, and he was transforming it into a Empire Strikes Back helmet. Then when Brian came over and he was looking at the helmet, he saw that there were 3 of these connectors on top of the face mask. And he said, this is probably a lineage to the original helmet.
Yes.
I was just, "Huh?"
Yeah, that's how they were joined, wasn't it?
Yeah. eBay buy, it was really cheap. I don't get them cheap like that anymore, but yeah. That's fun when you're telling the story of the helmet and you have the original maker. This is lineage, and put his thumb up in the nose.
Oh
and it
yeah.
fit. It's look good.
When you think about it, it's a brilliant design.
Yeah,
Considering it's more than 50 years old.
yeah. Simple.
Getting on for 50 years old.
Yeah. So 50 years, yeah. It's almost, we're almost there.
Almost. It's just insane.
I'm 50 this year, so it's the big 5-0. I like it. It's like I said, when you think of the simplicity of the building, just join it together, and then how they tilted the dome to get a certain look.
Yeah. Well, there's quite a bit of flexibility. Let me do another one, and we can. When you've got the rivets in the side, you can pivot it around.
Yeah.
But there's also you've got a little bit of tolerance with the rubber trim as well.
Yeah.
So you can move. Let's take the rubber trim off completely. So you can move this around on there and create a different look.
Yeah.
It's not all. And sometimes I see these when they've been shipped, and they show you what they look like when they come out of the box.
Yeah.
So this is our thing.
Yeah. A little bit.
But then you can bring it. I mean, there's a tolerance in there.
Yeah.
You can bring it down.
Yeah, without moving the dome. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's it's on there. It doesn't have to be shoved right up to the top.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of the original ones. The actual build of the helmet is, if it was shoved up, it is going to be something like that.
Yeah. Was it then that the brim, was it then just not aligned properly, or was the dome cupped?
I think when you build them, they tend to. If you look at this, they tend to be higher on this side.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah,
And this is the case with like even the move along one.
yeah.
But the rubber's tight, so it will sit against the two pieces.
Yeah.
But I mean, we can also go and pull this down here and pull it down a bit on this side, and we've got that
Yeah,
bowing.
yeah. Amazing just how few millimeters.
So there is, yeah. They did.
Changes everything.
They did mess about with them on set. So
Yeah.
if somebody gets one and they take it out, I sometimes see them posting pictures on one side like really droopy or something. You know, like this.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, just push it up there.
Just push it up. I'm afraid to touch
Just make that look
Yeah.
how you want it to.
Yeah.
And they're not fixed. They weren't fixed or glued.
No, yeah.
So why would you do that?
Yeah.
Keep it fluid.
Yeah.
That's how it was. But great design.
Yeah.
Quite interesting how they came up with this idea
Yeah.
to finish it off.
Yeah.
And then one around the bottom as well.
Yeah.
Presumably, so it's it's not too sharp anyway. But
No.
just gives it a bit of a finish, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Insane, really. Instantly, people
Yeah.
haven't seen Star Wars, they know what this is.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And it's just that you put this on, and it's you meet kids. They find it cool. Some go crying, and then you get the fathers, our age, and they love it. This is just something they've seen in the films. But you get all these different reactions, and yeah, you often it's just wow. I mean, face to face with a character I loved since I was a kid, and then someone is you're wearing it, and I found it also when I was doing Vader that Vader had this kind of presence, and you could see it, just by people who were at the events. That it was like when you're a kid and you're meeting Santa Claus at the mall, and it's pretty. You see it with adults. It's, I don't know how to behave.
Yeah.
I'm just intimidated. I'm turning 50 this year, and what did Indiana Jones say? It's not the age, it's the mileage. And I police officer for 26 years, so there are some things, but I've always said if you're well connected to the kid inside you, and when you have these memories from you were a kid, we were playing with figures and helmets, and and if you try to be connected to that part of you, that kid, that drives you on making, Star Wars costume for adults, just guys dressing up as plastic. I think it does a whole lot for you mentally, because when we, let this thing inside our head get old, then everything gets old. So we need to be able to be, young at heart, and that's pretty much what I tell people.
Well, Paul's that immature and childish. I don't think he's ever going to have a problem with any of that.
No, exactly, Paul.
So, for me, with the Star Wars, came out, went to see it. There's a lot of English people and American people in it, so it was just a given. So, what was it like for you in Iceland? I'm assuming, first off, you saw like a dubbed version.
No, Iceland, we don't dub anything.
Right.
Everything, and we're not like Germany or Spain where everything's dubbed. No. So pretty much everyone in Iceland is pretty good in English.
Yeah.
So we had the NATO base, the US base, a lot of US influence. We're kind of in between. We're in Europe, and then we're in between when the States, and we have the huge base there. So nothing was dubbed. The first time I saw Star Wars, because I'm born in '75 and it came into theaters in '77, so I'm pretty young when it goes to the theaters. Probably 5 years old, around 1980. I can remember My father, he was like the janitor for a church.
Probably came back round before Empire was coming out.
Yeah. No, but my father was a janitor for a church, and they had this old projector. And I remember we went downtown. There wasn't like a Blockbuster or anything, so it was this little corner shop, in the basement, and you could get these reels, just film reels. And he grabbed one. We went up to the church and put
Yeah,
up
I've
there.
seen these. These are just like the little cut scenes
Yeah,
on 16 mil. Wasn't it?
I don't remember, but I remember we were watching A New Hope on the screen at the church from this little projector. So I don't remember what was cut, but I remember the opening and so on. And then it was Empire Strikes Back. I remember going to the theater for that one and Return of the Jedi.
It's fascinating. I don't.
Star Wars is
You
a
don't.
religion.
You don't really stop to think about it. How you just know how you saw it and how it impacted on you and that.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. I think how it's a worldwide, global phenomenon.
Yeah.
The fan base, certainly of the original trilogy.
Yeah.
It's incredible how it translates and it just fits into everybody's culture.
Yeah. It does. And I have a master's in theology, and my master's thesis was Ark of the Covenant. Really Indiana Jones inspired. My BA, bachelor's, was biblical themes in Star Wars. So I took the old trilogy, and I was trying to tie it to themes of the Bible. And it was amazing how you could fit it in. Basically could fit anything, find Bible themes in everything. But when you think about certain things and how they kind of, we have Obi-Wan, who is, this mentor who appears. He has a disciple, and then he disappears, comes back as a spirit to guide him, like with Jesus Christ. Not that I'm going to be really religious, but it's it impacts us. It's in everything. People are quoting Star Wars and. I am your father.
I think that's the thing. It was very clever, wasn't it? The way that it took the influences and used them in a way that made the sci-fi world accessible and believable straight away because they were all the mythology that went into it.
Yeah. And
It's a shame some of the new stuff isn't quite right.
no, it's like it doesn't have this character of. Just like when you look at the helmet, they were hand sculpted by Liz Moore, the armor by our friend Brian, and it's all it's handmade. It's all not symmetrical. That gives it the character. But I remember when they were doing what was it? The third one of the prequels. Let's see. Forgot the name of the.
Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. So when they were doing the Darth Vader helmet, I was watching it because they had this featurette, and this guy, we 3D printed it and we cleaned this up and put it together, and now it's all nice. And I said, no, it's it doesn't. You're taking the character away because you wanted to make it cleaner and smoother.
Yeah.
But in the
Strange, isn't it? Because you don't. I mean, it's like the human face, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're not symmetrical, and that's why this is easy to and accessible in that way, and your brain computes it.
Yeah.
When you see one that has been made symmetrical and is perfect, it doesn't look right.
It's the character, how we it's like George Lucas called it. It's a used space. It's not shiny and nice. The Millennium Falcon was, falling apart. And you even see stormtrooper arms. They're gaffer taped together.
The shipping skeleton crew that takes it even further, doesn't it? Because apparently that stinks.
Yeah. That stinks. Didn't you like Skeletons? Haven't seen it?
Yeah, I've started watching it.
Yeah.
I quite like it.
I like it. Yeah.
quite like it.
Yeah,
It's not for me
no, it's for
in who it's made for, who it's intended for, but it's nice to see. It's nice to dip into the Star Wars universe and not be resentful.
yeah. I quite like
So
it.
yeah, I've been enjoying it, and that's interesting because I really hate pirates.
Pirates, yeah. But I usually go back to the trilogy, and I sourced the despecialized version.
Oh yeah.
One it was like in '77, not with all these things mixed in. But I'm really excited putting this one together.
Yes. All right. I'll get Paul to find your kit. And you can have a look at that. You can talk you through it. Maybe check it's all there.
Yeah. Stop
Let's
talking.
do that. Arr, arr, pirate. Been one of them weeks this week. Just not had time to stop. Not had time to. Not had time to do anything. Feeling a bit rough. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm just saying it's a fact. Hilmir and the boys came in from Iceland. Long way to come. Just to come here, in my opinion. I always find it a little bit scary when people are making such an effort and then they come in. Can be a bit of an anticlimax, but what do I know? I'm here every day. So come back next week where hopefully we're going to have a little bit more time and I'm not going to be as rushed, and we can update more directly on what's going on, or who knows, we could even get one of those special features that we've been trying to make for quite a while now. You see my little file? We might even get one of those finished. But there we go. That is everything for this week. That's what's been going on. Friday has been a crazy, hectic, busy day, as is all week. Yeah. And still we move forward.